Welcome in, everybody. Happy Saturday to you. Hey, Z Adams. Come right in. Come right in. Hey, EZWS. Thank you. Hey there. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for popping in here to check up on me. Happy Saturday to you. Hopefully, you are having a super duper Saturday today. I just wanted to come in and do my weekly check in, just to check in, see how everybody's going, see how everybody week has been going. Good afternoon. How are you? I'm fine. I'm blessed. I am grateful, ECWS. I really am. What about yourself? Hey, Janet. Janet Lifestyle for Janet. Hey, hello, Dr. J in chat. Come right in, Janet. Janet is my newly found sub. That's right. I know you from, yes, over 2 times. Janet, let me ask you, do you have the night bot in your chat? Hopefully Mimi will get a chance to come in so that I can show her what I'm talking about. Welcome in, everybody. Janet is saying hello to the chat. Have you had a busy Saturday? Yes, kind of, sorta. Yes, ma'am, kind of, sorta. I try to get up early in the morning and kind of run my errands before it gets so hot. But thank God it has not been as hot today, so that's a good thing. Um, okay, Janet, you said no. Okay, gotcha. ECWS, thank you. My Saturday was okay. I'm doing great. Thank God for that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hey, Batty. Batty Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are just chatting today. We are just doing a chat on this Super Saturday. And Batty Reacts is saying, happy Saturday to everybody. Hey, Kristen. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. We're just chatting today. I'm going to chat a little bit about this and a little bit about that. Hopefully everybody's having a splendid Saturday. Hopefully so. Is everybody, well, ready or not, we're here now. Is everybody up here so far back in school? Are the children and the grandchildren back in school? Because in my area, I think everybody started around here. We don't go back after Labor Day. I know some people in some states wait and go back after Labor Day, but we're back in. And like I said, I don't have on earlier in the week, I did a live, but I just brought updates as far as the dismantling of the Department of Education. And I like to do a weekly chit chat just to touch bases with everybody to see how everyone is doing and to get away from, the politics and the researching and all that other good stuff that we do. So we just come in just to talk, to talk. That's what we do on my chit chat. Okay, I love chit chat. Okay, awesome. So do I, Kristen, because you can kind of like let your hair down some, and just sit around, prop your legs, sip on your tea or whatever we decide to sip on it out of those glasses, and just talk. Oh, hello, everyone in the chat. Okay, says Kristen. Okay, Batty is saying, hey, Kristen. Yes, my grands are back in school. Okay. Were they ready to go back? And Z Adams says, yes, my grandkids started July 30th. Okay, super. Most of the children around my area in my family, they were all so excited about going back to school. My two little great nieces, my niece had said, I think they were up like maybe 4 o'clock, up real early, getting ready for school, acting as if they were expecting Santa to come. So that is awesome. So maybe that's a good sign. Like I told my niece, I hope that that does not wear off. That attitude and that energy will continue up until they get their first break in September for Labor Day. Yes, my grandkids started back. Okay, super, super. And you all know this year is almost out. This year is almost over. 12 months out of a year, and we have already reached, we're already about mid 8 weeks. I mean, the 8 months of the year. So it's like 4 more months. I went into Bath and Body about 2 months ago. I'm like, freaking what? They had Halloween stuff out and on display. And then somebody told me they had gone into Hobby Lobby, was it Hobby Lobby, Target or somewhere, and they even have Christmas items out. And I'm like, good Lord. Let us enjoy one holiday at a time. Nightbox said, do you want a shout out? Kristen says, okay. They were nervous at first. I think they are happy, okay, to be back in school. Awesome. Awesome. And hopefully a lot of learning is taking place as well. Okay. Hey, Rich Jr. Hey, welcome. What's up, Dr. J? How you doing? Dr. J is doing fine on this end. Rich, thank you. Doing fine. Happy Saturday. What's going on? Chat, how y'all doing? Says Rich. So glad you decided to stop by, Rich, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Everything is going well on my end. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. So everybody has school back up and moving. We have that out of the way. Hey, homemade and homegrown. Hello there. Thank you so much for stopping by. Kristen is showing Rich some love. And Rich say, okay, it's me. Hey, okay. I didn't want to ask Rich. Okay, you done changed your name on me. Okay. Good to see you. Hadn't seen you in a while, Richie. Hadn't seen you in quite some time. Thank you so much for stopping by to check up on me. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, Richie said, okay, Christian, how you doing? And you sent her a rose. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Christian is showing some love to Handmade. Hopefully everybody, like I said, is having a splendid day. And with the chit chat, like I say, we just do that. We just chit and we just pretty much chat. Try to let go of some of the tension that could have possibly built up. Get away from, a lot of the research unless it comes up in discussion. But, we kind of let our hair down a little bit with the chit chat. Okay, Richie. Okay, Janet is showing Richie some love. Okay, Richie says, I'm glad to be here. It's been a minute. Surely has been a minute. You've been MIA, Richie. Just been enjoying the summer and keeping busy. Okay. Absolutely. I totally understand that. Okay, handmade, homegrown is showing Kristen some love. Okay, Richard says, okay, to Janet. Janet, how are you doing, my sister? And also presented you with the rose. Janet. So y'all have any big plans for the rest of the day? Or just doing your normal typical routines that you do on Saturdays? I'm good, Rich. And you? Okay. You miss Rich as well. Okay, I didn't know you all knew each other. Awesome, awesome. We're all just one big happy family at the end of the day, right? One big happy family. All trying to keep our heads above the water, right? Any good movies? Y'all planning to watch any good movies tonight? Later on today, going to be a movie day. Look at there. Okay, great minds think alike, Richie. Okay, junk food, snacks, and possibly a walk. Okay, on the boardwalk. Okay, what about you? Not a whole lot, like I said, with it being so hot the last 2 months. But I think if we can make it through this month, August, we'll be okay. Look, we'll get some breezes, some cooler breezes coming through here, hopefully next month at some point. I know it'll still be hot, but at least we should be uh free of these 100, these triple digits and these high 90s. So hopefully September we'll be seeing some 80s, but not a whole lot. Richard, to answer your questions, I try to get up and do my errands in the morning before it gets, too hot and too crowded out, but don't have a whole lot planned. I got to do some planning for some projects that I have coming up within the next week or so. But that's about it for me. But I supposed to go to a pool party. One of my classmates, he's having a get together for classmates. So I don't know whether or not I'm going to actually make it or not. I guess I'll decide within the next 2 or 3 hours. I know I won't be on time if I do go. He's having a back surgery, and I just might wait and visit him. I think he has the back surgery, what, Thursday? I think it's Thursday. So I just might wait and visit him, a couple of days after the back surgery. So he was trying to get together today to get everybody together. But I don't know, since I'm trying to make preparation for those projects that I have coming up in the next week or so. I don't know if I will be in attendance. Kristen is just doing routine, okay, things. Seeing the grands this morning and cleaning up now. Smart, 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 Kristen. That's what I need to be doing. Make sure I don't miss anybody over here. Okay, going to a movie jump day. Okay, Richard says, okay, oh, dang, that means a lot. I miss you too. Okay, how's your summer going? Okay, I think that was Janet that made that comment, I think. Okay, the Adam says, I'm at my part-time job until 3. Okay, nothing wrong with making that money. We got to make that dough. We got to make that money. Make that money, honey. Make that money so we can buy some honey, right? So you don't have much time. What, about 45? You only have about 43 more minutes to work, Adams. 43 more minutes. Okay, yes, you're right. This summer has been a really hot one. Absolutely, Richie. I'll be glad when fall comes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I join hands. I agree with you on that one. I'm ready for that crisp air. Okay, with the pumpkin flavor. Everything. LOL. Okay, okay. I like those details. You and me both, Richie. Can't wait. Just to get away, escape these 90 degrees temperatures. You always stay so busy. Okay. Who is that, Kristen? You Richie or me? I'm trying to do better. That my computer had gotten fixed. Kind of like threw me off my game a little bit, because before then I would try to get up here at least 2 to 3 times per week. So I'm trying to pick that back up. And the guy, the technology guy, I think I've shared this, put the computers in the shop. He kept the computer, my laptop, for about 3 weeks. When we finally got it back, guess what? Having the same exact problems. So he said to bring it back, but I just can't afford him to keep my computer for another 3 weeks. I can't. Hey, Shelley, welcome. Shelley is saying, hey, Dr. J in chat, welcome in, and thank you for stopping by, Shelley. Okay, you're saying full. Yes, it's always something to do, Kristen. Always. Seems like you almost can't catch up. Shelley, you going live a little bit later today? I hadn't seen you in a minute. So glad you decided to stop by. Janet says, okay, at Richie, okay, hot summer, bad air quality, asthma flare ups. Tell me about it. I've been dealing with these freaking sinus issues lately, about the last week or two. I actually got to find me another ENT. I had the best ENT around in the area, and then he decided to freaking retire. So now I got to find someone else. Okay, Richard says, Shelly, how you doing? And he sent you a rose. Okay, Shelly is saying, hello, Richie. Okay, so glad to have you all here. Thank you all so much for stopping by to be a part of my weekly chit chat. Marco, my sister is up in the house. Marco, what's going on with you? Hello, my beautiful sister. Happy Saturday to you. Hey, chat. What's going on your way? The weather is nice here. Look, that heat out there is not being as disrespectful on my end today. Wanted to get me just get a chit chat in, come in to check up on everybody to see how everybody's doing, Marco. Thank you very kindly, my sister, for stopping by. I do appreciate that. Okay, Richard says, Janet, super bad air quality. This year has been the worst with the pollen. Oh, let's see. Janet, super, okay. Marco, nice to meet you. How are you doing today? And Richard sent you a rose, Marco. Hello, Shelly. Kristen's there. Hello, Shelly. Okay, I went live. Okay, Thursday, I believe, but I might. Okay. I'll be on the lookout for you. Like I said, my notifications they don't always work. So I just have to go up there and just tune in so that I can see what's going on those YouTube streets. Except for, the set times, the content creators that have set times. I just know to go on, what is 7:30 A, 7 o'clock P, and but you know, normally I go up there every now and then just to check and see what's going on in those streets. Okay, you said Thursday, okay. Okay, Marco is showing some love to Shelly, Richie, and Nightbox as well. Okay, Shelly is showing Kristen some love. Marco is showing Sister Kristen some love. Okay, Shelly's saying, hey, Janet. Hello, sis Marco, says Kristen. Marco. Battery X. Hey, Marco. Oh, I'm loving night. Yeah, you need to check. You need to check Nightbox out, Marco. You need to check him out. Hey, Shelly. Says Betty. Oops, I meant Nightbox. Pretty helpful. Pretty helpful. I'm trying him out to see how. And look. I'm making Nightbox a part of the family too, Marco. Oops, I meant Nightbox. Okay, Betty sister. Happy Saturday to you. Okay, Richie, Dr. J, what kind of movies do you like to watch? I would throw some. Okay, yeah, do that. Now, the latest one that I like that excite. I don't do a lot of scary movies. I like that excitement. That kind of like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. I like that kind of action. That kind of action. Pretty much. We're just talking about big screen movies, right? Not the Lifetime stuff and Tubi and all that type stuff. Yeah, I like action. Richie, for some reason. What you got on your list? Okay, Marco says, indeed, I will. And I have something, I got to get some help with it. Something else, my new family member is supposed to be popping up here, but I'm not seeing it, Marco. And I just got to figure out why. I'm going to need, not, yes, I promise you. You look at me talking about I promise, but I know that what he's supposed to be doing, even though he's not completely on the job, but he's partially on the job. But I think you would like him. You would, because um he does what you tells him to do. He follows instructions. I was about to say he follows instructions well, but not well. I just got to go in and tweak some things because he's supposed to be popping something else out for me. Indeed, I will, sis. I'm going to need. Yes. I think you'll find him beneficial. I'm going to, okay. You will find Nightbox beneficial. Kristen say, yes, I canceled the cable, kept the internet, and now I have to, okay, Roku and Tubi. What about what's that other popular one? What about Netflix, Kristen? And I don't watch enough TV really, but some of my friends tell me the good movies that I need to be watching on Netflix and Tubi and all of those different um, networks. But I don't watch TV that much. But I guess I need to get it just so I'll have it, um, so to be there if I decided to want to watch it. Hey, Tails, what's going on your way? What's going on, Tails? Okay, Kristen saying hello to Tails. Marco saying hello to Tails as well. Marco, let me show you. Follow the instructions that Nightbox is giving you and see what happens. Play around with them and at least so you'll know. So just read what he's asking you and then just follow those instructions and see what happens. Okay, Tails is giving a shout out to Kristen Richie. Divorced Sisters is a good show to watch. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Has anyone watched Divorced Sisters? Lord, only time I can watch TV is late night. Exactly. And I end up going to sleep. It ends up watching me. I know. Tell me about it. Because it seems like, and then when, God forbid you leave home, if you all are like me, I cannot make it back home in a timely manner. Even like for this, I was supposed to do this around 12. But shucks, I was trying to make it back home around that time. I just can't get my timing right. But I like to get out, like I said, because it's so hot. I like to get out first thing in the morning and go ahead and take care of my, running the errands and doing what I have to do before it gets so hot. But it's hard to make it back home sometimes. And yes, it's hard to get that TV time in. I agree with you on that, Dr. J. Uh-uh. Um, put the exclamation. Let me make sure I have my directions right. And look, and you can help me test it out, Marco. I think it says you're supposed to put an exclamation. Let me go back. Do you want to shout out? Yeah, type exclamation, Dr. J, and then see what happens. It's pretty neat, pretty cool. I'm good. How are you? Okay, how have you been? Tails, okay. So glad to see you, Tails. Everything has been going well on my end. My TV is mostly just playing absolutely there for the company. There for the company. And to have the noise going. I'm waiting to watch Divorce Sisters. That's Tyler Perry. Okay. There it is. There it is. Okay, Tails. Marco, did you see? Try it again, Marco, but put the exclamation in front. Isn't that cool? Tails have been too. Isn't that cool? Like I said, I have something else that. Oh, okay. I see it now, Marco. Let's see what happens. But I think I have the timer set for like every 5. What do you think about that, Tails? But I'm getting scared now because I don't see anything for Marco. Let's see. Yep. Oh, wait. There she is. There it is, Marco. What you think about that? Isn't that cool? Is that neat or what? And then, sometimes, I mean, what do you call it? Mars can still reach up and get it, but it will automatically just drop it down for you too. And like I said, I got to go back in and try to tweak some things. I got to get some help with it because I learned about this from someone else. I had been seeing it on some of the other places that I would be hanging out, and I decided to try it. But some more messages are supposed to be coming. But I did something wrong. What do y'all think about that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, I watched 2 movies. Let's see what you got, Richie. Let's see. Almost anything Tyler Perry. I watched 2 movies. Okay, Paramount account. Okay. There's so many freaking different sites out there now. I can't hardly keep up with them. Paramount account that were Okay, they were pretty good. And acceptable loss. Novocaine. Okay, okay. I need to get my ink, my pencil out and jot these down. I haven't seen neither of these movies. Like I said, I, I don't have. I'm kind of like my sister Marco there, but I just don't do a whole lot of TV. And then, by the time it's bedtime, I end up falling asleep on it. So oftentimes I will record the shows that I want to see and still don't really go back and watch them. It's always something to do. Always. Okay. Full stop. Okay. And full stop. And two tells. Okay, I love it. Yes, yes, and it will do so much more than that. But your girl's still an amateur here. Like I said, there's supposed to be some more releases coming out, but it's not working right. And then I kind of reached out for some help when I did my live around Wednesday, and I just haven't had time to follow back through. But this is the help that Nightbox Nightbox helps you out a whole lot. So it's pretty cool once I can get it to because my other release was supposed to be like maybe 13 minutes, but I don't know what the holdup is. I don't. Okay. Did rocks slide up in here? Okay, Marco was saying rock, my sister. Let me see. I can go back. Oh Lord, I've lost everything. Let's see. Huh. Okay, there it is. Let me see if I can go back up here. Okay, Rock, my sister. Rock made it up in here. Ramalena is up in here. Tails, I got you. Okay, okay. Rock, hey, Dr. J, Marco, Mods, and Chat. Just stopping by to show some love on my lunch break. And I'm always happy for you to stop by and show some love. Also, Rock, follow what my friend, my new family member, has there. Follow those directions and let's see. Because I tried to make them simple and see what you get. Go back and find my little my night box and just follow those directions there. Shelly, you do it as well. Because it's pretty much for the content creators to be able to drop your information there. That's what it's there for. That's why I added it. So the mods and all won't have to reach up. I mean, you can still do it, but that's just another set of hands right there. I lost my spot. So Rock, find where my night box is and just follow those directions. You and Shelly both, if you don't mind. Tails has dropped hers in. And then, when different people come in, once you have it set up, you can go back and redrop it again. You can do it more than one time. I hear the voices says is good. Oh, okay. Dr. J. My TV is mostly just playing. I'm waiting to watch the voices. Yes, almost everything Tyler Perry puts out turns to gold. Okay, got to train him and, train that little night ball. Yes, got to get him trained. I don't have him trained. I'm like, if you're going to be a part of the family now, you got to listen and make sure you follow those directions well, Nightbox. I want to kick you out of the family. I just welcome you in. Okay, I read that from Richie, y'all. Full stop. I didn't get that. And full stop. Okay, I love it. Okay, that's neat. Absolutely. Shirley, did you try it? Did you drop it? Oh boy, something else for me. Tell me about it. And I still have so much I gotta learn. And here I am trying to add something else. But that was too good to not have welcome him into the family. This is a cool feature. Let's grab it. Yes, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it now. So and Tails, go back and do it again. And Marco, you can put yours in there again too for the people that just came in. Oh, this is a cool feature. Let's grab. Okay. Yeah, Marco, you need a timer. Happy Saturday, Dr. J. Oh, Lena, I hadn't seen you in quite some time. Thank you for stopping by and happy Saturday to you. Just stopping by to hit the like button and show some love. Congrats on your 1K subscribers. Thank you, ma'am. Got a long way to go. Got a long way to go. There you are, Rock. Got a long way to go. Thank you for stopping by. Rock say, hey, okay, I read that one. Tails, I got you, bro. Lena is still here. That's Shelly. Okay, Rock, my sister. Okay, I think you might be at least one of those movies. I think you might. Okay, I'm sure, Richie. I'm sure I will. I'm sure. I just got to. I got to take time to sit down and pull it up and watch it. Rock, how you doing, sister? Okay, Richard also sent a rose to you, Rock. Okay, Marco. Hey, Shelly. Paul showing some love. Rock showing Betty some love. Lena, same to you, love. Hey, Rock. Okay, Rock, you did it. Okay, Rock, yours and Rock, try to do it. Hey, Helena. Hey, Helen. Try to do it, Rock, but don't put in the spaces. Redo it and don't do a space. Put the J right beside the dot with no space. Thank you, Helen, for stopping by, my sister. Thank you. Sorry, Rock, my phone tapped. Okay, thank you for hitting that like button. Rock is showing Kristen some love. Hi, Tails. Okay, it's okay, Tails. Okay, you didn't feel a thing. Okay. Come on, Sister Betty. Play. Yeah, come on. Try. I mean, you can't mess it up. I have done something that I need to. Yeah, all the content creators. You can't mess it up, and then you can drop it more than once. So share your profile by typing. Okay. Okay. Just right the way. Share your profile by typing. Yeah, all you have to do is drop. Did those directions make sense? Because when I was first introduced, they like read it and just do exactly what it say. So there it is, Rock. Okay, there it is. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Helen, drop yours in. You're a content creator as well. Drop it in. Just play with it. Okay, Betty, let's see. See there, isn't that cool? That's the coolest thing I tell you. I've seen within the last week or so. Exactly. So you all need to look into it. I think it'll be worth having. At least I think so. And like I said, I have some other commands out there, but evidently I hit a wrong key or something like that. So I'm here listening. On my way to pick up. Okay, pick up. Okay. Thank you. But make sure you look into adding Nightbox as a part of the family for real. Like I said, I have some other things set up, but he's just not cooperating with me right now. But I'm not going to kick him out of the family just yet. Kristen, I have no idea. Okay, what this Nightbox doing and what's supposed to help with. He just, if you go in there, if you have a site, Kristen, you just go in and put exclamation Dr. Dr. capital Dr. period J without a space, and it'll just drop your channel. That's all it's doing right there. It'll drop the channel for you. Exactly. Rock says it posts your channel link. Yeah, just put in that formula and it'll type it in there. We're still able to go out and grab it, but like when we're modding, Kristen, how we have to, well, with me, unless Rock, it's just how you do it. You have to close out, go to that person's channel and you grab it and come back and you post it. I mean, we'll still be able to do that. And sometimes it's still, you can have it in there more than once because it's harder for some people, to or sometimes if the chat is moving fast, they can see it in there more than once. So the mods can still go and drop it in, but Nightbot just brings in some additional help, if that makes sense. And like I said, I hate now that I'm in here showing it off. He's only following one of my commands, and I have several, but they're not coming up, but I got to go back and fix it. So this was great practice. This is actually only my second time working with it. And I was hoping Mimi would show up. Mimi, because she's like, what is it doing? And I said, it won't release any of my other commands, and it could be something with the times because I think I put 13 minutes. But anywho, we'll figure it out. You can't visit anyone channel without that link, Kristen. Okay, okay. Sometimes I need tape on my mouth and string around my fingers. No, no, that was a good. No, Kristen. No, nothing wrong with that. Look, you asked the question. That gives me a way to try to explain it and make it make sense without sounding like an idiot. But that's all. That's all it does. That's all. That's all. And I just found it to be um, just a good tool to add into the family. And like I said, I had been seeing it. I started seeing it in some other creators' lives. I think about maybe 3 weeks ago. And this other channel that I go to, she kind of presented it and broke it down. And, I started asking questions. I'm like, neat. And that's how I ended up, getting it set up, just going through the process. And like I said, this is my just the second time. Nightbot, I use him, maybe Wednesday, earlier this week in one of my lives. And this is the second time. So it's interesting. That's why I told Marco and you all to put it in there so I can actually see it work, because I failed to mention it to anybody the last time I went live. So this is great. This is great, so that I can see what's here and what I need to tweak. Cool Cat, what's up with you? Thank you so much for stopping by to check up on a sister. How beautiful, just popping in to slap the like button and say hi. Thank you. Hopefully you are having a splendid Saturday, Mr. Cool Cat. Always good to see you. You're always welcome. That's up to Rick. Okay, okay. Pretty cool, isn't it, Rob? Hopefully they return the favor. Exactly. So hopefully you will connect with each other. So if someone connects with you, please, ma'am, and please, sir, make sure, go over, look at some of their content and connect with them as well. Okay. So please connect in return if someone or when someone connects with you. Please, ma'am, please, sir. Let's grow together like McDonald's. Let's grow together. Detail. Oh, no problem. No channel with me. I like to help. Absolutely. And we appreciate that, Kristen. We do. We all have our moments at Kristen. Absolutely. Okay, Mr. Cool Cat is saying, hey, Rock. Okay. Rock, you're working this weekend. I appreciate, thank you all for stopping by. Like I said, usually what I try to do once a week, just do a chit and chat. And that's pretty much what we do. What the topic says, we chit and we chat just a little bit about this and a little bit about that. Nothing in particular. And just gives you kind of time to kind of like decompress and get your thoughts together without thinking about some of this other foolishness, I call it, that's going on in the world. No research topics, no nothing, no nothing, no nothing. We just talk. Because I've had a good, interesting conversation getting to know my new family member here a little bit better. So when I first started playing with it, when I was on Mimi's channel that day, it was like, God, they had turned me loose in a candy shop somewhere. I'm like, wow, this is so freaking neat. Yes, it is, Dr. J. We learned something. Absolutely. And I don't mind sharing. I do not mind sharing whatever I can find out there. Like I always say, it's still just so much more to learn. So much more. And it's kind of like, it's no, you just got to get out and just play with it sometimes and just see just see what happens. This was amazing. I've subbed to some new channels today. Great job. Absolutely. So y'all make sure content creators, once someone connects with you, if you don't mind returning the favor, it'll help us all out. And like I said, let's grow together. Let's grow together. Richie Rich, my brother, you're still there. So true. There's very much a whole vibe in here, and it's positive energy in here. I love it. Of course, of course, of course. Okay, battery acts. Batty, did you drop yours? Did I see yours? So y'all connect with each other. Look, every sub counts. Every sub helps. Not a chill pet. Do they still make that? I hadn't seen that in God knows years. Marco, the chill pet. Do they still make those? Definitely, we can all grow. Absolutely, absolutely. So, like I said, I just thought it was. I just thought it was just so great. I thought it was. Look, and he's still coming in. He's just not saying anything but this. And I've instructed him to say something else, gang. But that's bad on my part, though, not on his. I just got to get my tools and go back in there and see what's going on. Chill, everybody now. Ah, okay. See, I hadn't even been keeping up with that, Marco. Yeah, I remember that little commercial used to come on with the chill chill, and the children would go crazy. Well, grown folks too. They would, they would. Marco, you said last night that you might even go live today. Is that a go or not? That's a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Because we got to find a troll buster now. I know. I know. Shucks, I need to be trying to invent one of those. Troll buster. Hmm. That's a good idea. But you can though instruct Nightbot, because I have certain words put in mind. You can program certain words, but trolls are they're so creative. They come up with some unique ways. Some unique ways. Christian says, spread our wings. Who used to sing that song? Spread our wings and fly away. That was Troop, wasn't it? Spread our wings. Absolutely, Kristen. Yes, ma'am. I'm home today. Okay, you're gonna do a chit chat. It's just something different about chit chat, and like I said, I don't compare this stuff from Trump and all. Some of it it bothers the mental, and that when I had first got started, I was just all over the place. This freaking mental case. I'm like, I gotta protect the mental. So let's do us a chit chat in here. Nothing stressful. We just get in and talk. We can talk about the heat. We can talk about the cold. We can talk about the water, the beach, whatever. Something other than what we normally talk about is the way I see it. Something different. I've enjoyed, like I said, learning and just talking and seeing my new family member in action. Yes, yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm home today. We're going to chit chat. Okay. Okay, yeah, and Marco, okay. I think you can have them chill yourself now. They're customizing them. Okay. So I need to look into that. I did not know that. I didn't know they still did the chill. Look at Richard even. Richard, you didn't know either. You said, for real? They still have I know. I know I did not know. I need to I'll Google that and see what they got out there. Ah, Richard, you've been MIA. I almost went back to one of your old things. Like, where the heck are you? You just missing in action. What you got? What you got? What you got? Okay, I'm at work. Okay. So what are you working wrong? Are you the middle shift? What time is it? Because the night shift starts at 3. So what did you go in this morning? You get off? What time do you get off? I remember working those graveyard shifts back in the day. Used to hate that, but I used to like it though because you didn't work as hard. Look at me at night. Most folks were asleep at home, except for those that were leaving the clubs and trying to either get into some trouble or let me throw my shoes on and go get me. What kind are you trying to find, Richie? Yes, sis. Okay, we got to protect our mental. Absolutely. Do you see that chit chat as being something like that when you do them, Marco? Because I mean, just doing that research and mine, the stuff that I research is not nearly as in depth as to what you do. And that was just like, man, I'm like, shucks, I'm tired of hearing about school. Yeah. But I couldn't begin to imagine that you present and share with us, Marco. I could. I hope so, Marco. Okay. Richie Rich. Oh, you make sure you come back and let us know what you find too, Richie. Okay. I know Dr. JLOL. I felt like I was losing myself and not putting time into my personal life. Okay, I had to take a little. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It will consume you a little bit. So you have to get that scale out and kind of make sure it's balanced. You really do. You really do. But Sister Marco, she's forever telling her followers, family first, family first. You are my family, YouTube. I love you, but family first. Can't let YouTube consume all of your time because I mean it's easier said than done for some, but you just have to be careful. Time will slip away. It's time consuming, so you have to find that balance. I totally understand that. I totally laughed my ass off. I want a dog chill pet. If they still have those, because those were the initial ones, right? They were little pet dogs, weren't they? This always happens. Y'all keep chatting there. Let me. Okay. Do you all still have house phones? I know a lot of folks don't. I work from home. Okay, you work from home, customer service. Okay, neat. Neat, neat, neat. That's true because doing those 4 to 5. Oh yes, 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 yes. 5 hour. Let me slow back up, Rich. You see what you have there. Richard says that's true because doing those 4 to 5 hours was taking up so much time. I can't imagine. Couldn't let it mess up. Okay, your sleep pattern. Gotcha. 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 Okay. Okay, Christian is in Marco. Gotcha. Rock, let me ask you this. Do you go live much or often, Rock? But Richard, you still could have done it. I mean, just I mean, look at me. But did you ever think about just cutting, shaving off some of the time? I saw you on somebody's live the other day. I think I was asleep. I didn't go up there, but I was kind of like in the bushes. Was it Kamari's? It could have been Kamari's where I saw you at. Like I said, I was in the bushes that day. Oh wow. Okay, okay. What did Rock say? Oh wow, you were working. Yes, Richard was faithful. Yes, he had us tuned in on a regular. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to check out your videos. Okay, Richie. That's Rock to Richie. Batty says definitely Richie. Okay. The most I can do is and that's usually what I do every now and then. Betty, mine might, if questions or still coming about or whatever, I mostly do an hour and I keep moving every now and then, hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours or so. But yeah, I mostly do an hour as well. Rock, that's a blessing to work from home. It surely is. That's awesome. Being able to work from home. COVID showed us how to do it too. COVID showed us that it could be done. Richard says yes. I was doing yo-yos, streaming university, right? Because that's where I met you at. I trimmed it down to 2 hours, but school and work always took over. Okay. What about our friend? Is our friend out of the hospital? How is he doing, Richie? But you went cold turkey. I'm like, dang, I would go look. I'm like, where's Richie? Where is he? Okay, Betty, I'm going to get back into it. And when I do, I think I'm going to do the hour. Yes. Yeah, that makes it like this one here. I'm going to do about 10 more minutes. I had planned, well, I had initially wanted to do 12, but I think I got on here, maybe 2:05. And see, I'll be ready to bring this one to an end too. But like I said, when I end up going longer, hour 30 minutes or whatever, it just depends, on the crowd. But with mine, just getting started, I don't have um a whole lot of excitement. I won't say going on. It just depends on the people that's in, questions and comments and that sort of thing. And I'll just cut it off. Rock, that means a lot. Yeah, I was doing okay. Game night and even did a live 24. Oh yeah, I remember all of that. Be a burnout waiting to happen. Okay, Betty, I'm going to get back into it. Okay, Betty, Dr. J. Okay, he's doing much better. Okay, I was on the phone with him last night. I went to. Okay, please do. Look, I felt like he was a part of the family. Well, my family, I know he's a part of yours. Okay, Betty says, okay, Rich, I'm a sub to you. I would definitely tune in. Okay, good. Richie, did you play with did you get a chance to meet my night box? I don't think I don't think you had a chance to go and put your information in. At least none of you all have carried on like me because when Mimi first introduced me to it, and that I, could welcome Nightbot into my family. Like, this is so freaking cool. And I just kept going in, kept going in, kept dropping, just to have Nightbot's work. Can you go back and look at scroll back up, Richie, so you can drop your information in as well, if you don't mind, sir? Okay, I'm going to sub. I will definitely. I can't remember if you did or not. Thank you, Betty. Let me. Okay, love to meet. Okay, new people, and I look forward. Okay, to you as well. Okay, yes, it's cool. Yes. Sure thing, Dr. J. Okay, there it is. There it is. Now, is that neat or what? Is that neat or what? That is too freaking neat. But I'm calmer now. But when I first, I'm like, man, I bet she wanted to say, get your butt from over here doing that. And then sometimes when I go into her chat, now that's the first thing I start doing 3 or 4 different times. I'm steady dropping. Yeah, that is amazing. I thought so as well. But the only thing I'm upset about, there's some other commands, but not upset with Nightbot, upset with me because it's doing what I've instructed it to do. And evidently I have done something wrong. So I just got to go in and figure out. I got to go in and figure out what I've done wrong. That's what I got to do. Because she has some other commands and it's not showing up. So yeah, but that's so freaking amazing right there to me. So freaking amazing. But you all remember the days? Now I tell you that when I used to watch TV, like when Tyler Perry, do y'all remember the shows he used to have going on about 3 years ago? You know, if loving you is wrong, and those older series with Veronica and all what is it? The haves and the have nots and all of that good stuff. And then all of a sudden he took them away. I'm like, Tyler Perry, you are so wrong for that. You are so wrong. Okay, that is amazing. Okay, okay, I read that one. But a lot of the shows now, I haven't been able to find anything. I know Richard, you asked earlier about the movies, but as far as TV, I didn't do. I don't do a lot of TVs, especially since Tyler Perry took all of those good shows. He had about 4 good shows on that I used to watch. And they used to come on throughout the year. So when one was out of season, he had another one to pick up. So, but and his new shows like that, Meet the Browns and all of that, I don't even think, those are old episodes. So it's not a whole lot. And I'll turn the TV on sometimes to Lifetime. And then I watch those crime shows too. Do y'all watch? I watch those from time to time until I don't know if y'all have direct TV, but they have like a crime channel, that IDHD. If y'all watch that, it shows nothing but crime shows up there. Do you watch reality? I'll do reality TV shows from time to time. I do, but I like the old sitcom. Well, I like the old like your Martin Lawrence, and I still believe it or not, I like the Good Times. Shows like that. In the heat of the night. Okay, Kristen says, Dr. J. Okay, all right, thank you. Because I'm getting ready to get off in about 3 minutes because and then the phone starts to ring too. Kristen, thank you so much for stopping by. But my hour is almost up anyway. I'm going to get off at about in another 3 minutes or so. So I will see you hopefully later. Thank you for all your mod kindness and the chat and mods. Okay. And hopefully I'm going to get me some more mods up in here too. But once my numbers pick up, but I haven't really, because I think maybe about 70 is about the highest number that I've had in. Maybe I had 100 one time or so. And that was before I stopped going live, before my laptop torn up, and I had to figure out how to go live on my cell phone because, of course, once again, it was something I think that I was doing wrong that wouldn't allow me to be able to go live on my phone, but I figured it out. So hopefully my numbers will go back up and that will get better. Hopefully that will pick back up. Let's see, what did I miss? My biggest reality show. Oh, yes, those yeah, but not, let's see. I don't do a whole lot of reality. What do I watch now? Maybe the Burning Mike. No, is it Burning Mike? Cedric the Entertainer. It's whatever his show is, but I don't watch a whole lot of TV right now. Okay, let's see, what did I miss? Betty, I'm going to get, okay, I read that. Thank you, Betty. That means a lot. I read that. Yes, it's cool. Sure thing. Okay, Richard put it in right there. That's amazing. LOL. Okay, do you watch reality shows? Okay, Kristen has to go. Okay, my biggest reality show right now. Big Brother. Okay, okay. That didn't. I never looked at it, but it just didn't get my attention. Okay, that's a really thing. Only one thing I watched this summertime. This is really okay. The only thing. Okay, okay. You watched that seasonal. Okay. Richie, I heard Big Brother is a good show. Yes, okay, but I never watched it. Maybe next time it's on, maybe I just will sit still and try to watch it and see if I can get into it. Um, hey, Eunice, hi there. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. And look, I guess you got your notification this time, and I'm just about to end in a minute or so. Thank you so much for stopping by, though. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that love. Richard says that Betty, okay, it really is. I've been watching since season one. Okay. I need to make sure when I see it that I try to tune in. Because I think it's only for like 30 minutes, isn't it? Okay, Richard says, Eunice, hey friend, here's a rose for you. Eunice is saying, hi everyone. Hi Richie. Hi Eunice. How are you, Doc? I am fine. I am great. I am just great. Just fantastic, Eunice. Thank you. How are you? Eunice is saying, hi Betty. Raph. Hey, Rapper. You were in my life. I think, Raph, you stopped by. Raph, welcome to my channel, and thank you for stopping by to check up on me and to show some support. Again, you say, greetings, Dr. J in chat. Hope you're all having a great day. I am having a great day. Okay, Kristen, you're still here? Okay. Kristen, love you. Love you more. Love you more, Kristen. I thought you were gone. I was at Dustin's birthday. Okay, gotcha. Richard says it's good. It's not for everyone, but you will end up having a favorite. Okay, house guest on Big Brother. Okay, it comes. Okay, yes, and I've seen it on CBS, but I just never parked there to actually see what kind of action takes place, Richard. But I'll make sure. Um, and Richard, like I said, I'm glad you made me knew that it was you had changed your name. I'm like, okay, Rick. I don't know Rich. And I'm used to Richie. Okay, Eunice says, hi, Kristen. Oh, I came late. Okay. I'm just so glad that you came, that you showed up. Thank you so much for stopping by. Because normally, I do an hour and I go ahead and move on and get back out there into those YouTube streets if I don't. But I got some projects I gotta get ready for. Uh Hi, Raph. Eunice said, I'm very fine, thank you, says Eunice. Okay, so Dr. J, yes, ma'am. Okay. I'm going to get ready to start a new movie. Okay, thank you for going. Thank you for stopping by, Richie, and making yourself known. Good to see you always. Okay, I enjoyed being here today. I enjoyed having you here too. I hope to see you soon. You will. Thank you for the rose. Take care, Richie. Okay. It was an honor to meet you all today and speak with you. Hey, Eunice. Okay. Richie saying, Eunice, have a great rest of your weekend. Same to you, Richie. I do appreciate, thank each and every one of you for stopping by. Yes, it was an honor. Okay, meeting you all. I will return. Okay, I appreciate that, Betty. I appreciate that. Do you have a particular time that you go live, Betty, or are you like the rest of like me? It's almost when the coast is clear. But I do try to get in about two per week at least. Is there a particular time? Because, like I say, I don't always get the notifications, but I try to go out there and check in, get in those YouTube streets just to see what's going on and who's live. Wish I came earlier, but I would replace this session. Okay. Thank you. Better late than never. I just appreciate you stopping by, Brad. Thank you so very kindly. But like I said, normally I just if I can pull my hour off, I'm good. Like twice, two, three times a week. I don't. I work full. I totally understand. And like I said, I don't either. I'm pretty much like when the coast is clear, because even with this one here today, I don't usually do Saturdays. I wanted to do it yesterday, but the coast was not clear. So I could not come out. I had some things going on. For some reason I noticed I haven't been. Exactly, exactly. Those notifications, like I said, I can't count on the notification. So what I do, I just every now and then, like my phone is on the charger now. My iPad, my tablet is going now, but I just go up there and see where the red lights are. I look for the red lights. For some reason, okay. It's something about those notifications lately. Oh, happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday to you all as well. Once again, I do appreciate everybody stopping in. And please continue to have a super duper splendid Saturday. And I'm going to go ahead and end my live right now. And we'll do this again next week. The Lord says the same, and I feel confident that He will. I will share you. Okay, thank you. Let me see, Betty. Did I? Okay, Betty reacts. Okay, gotcha. Because Betty, you and I are in some of this. You're in Marco's. You're usually in Marco's live, I think. Oh yes, ma'am. Gratitude. There's a rose. Thanks for the rose. Oh, happy Saturday, everybody. Okay, Shelly, blessed day, everyone. Shelly, I'll be looking for you. You might get back out there a little bit later. Thanks again, everybody. Because Shelly, I hadn't seen you in a while either. Thank you so much for stopping by. And like I said, those of you that connected, if you will, please connect to that content creator in return, and that will help us, allow us all to grow together. We can grow together. So, and y'all check that Nightbox out too, because I've made Nightbot a part of my family. So I'm going to go ahead and end. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you all at your place, or I'll see you back maybe hopefully one day. I have some projects going on next week, but I do plan to try to get back consistently on my 2 to 3 days a week. Don't know exactly which day. I don't have those days set up exactly, because I do some consultant work throughout the week. So I just have to do it when the coast is clear. Shelly is sending her heart. Eunice is saying hi, Shelly. Okay, continue to have a super Saturday, and I will see you all out in those YouTube streets really, really soon. Okay, Shelly is showing Eunice some love. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end. Continue to enjoy your day. Bye for now.